Assassin's Creed Shadows is one of the biggest disappointments that I have ever seen. As a fan of Assassin's Creed, I feel stupid for ever defending this game, or at least for ever trying to make sense of this mess of a game. I don't really like anything about this game, and I tried to watch full gameplay of it, and I gave up early because I discovered that I had been scammed. The only thing I was interested in was the one thing that the game didn't have, and I absolutely hate this game for it. When Assassin's Creed Shadows was announced, it's almost as if the game immediately got all this hate, and by the looks of it, people solely targeted Yasuke, and to this day, I still have no idea why he got so much hate, because even after the game has released, Yasuke is one of the best parts about the game, and if I'm being honest, if you want Yasuke to be removed from the game, then you will have to remove Naoe as well, because Naoe's character is just as bad, if not worse. The voice acting of the characters in the game is not the best, but between the two voice actors, I would say that Yasuke's voice actor did a much better job. There were a lot of things I overlooked in the hopes that they would give me what I wanted, but they completely ignored my wishes, and now I no longer care about the future of this franchise. If I ever speak about Assassin's Creed again, it will only be about the parts I like about the franchise. All I wanted, the only thing I wanted, was just more information about the modern day plot. I just wanted to see more expanding of the modern day plot. And then what did they do? They removed the modern day plot entirely, after having promised to put more of an emphasis on it. I have no idea why this game even exists then. What you do in the Animus is supposed to play an important role as to what is going on in the modern day. You are in the Animus to access someone's genetic memories to find pieces of Eden in the modern day. And now in Shadows, there is no modern day and there are no pieces of Eden, apart from maybe some swords or armor that will probably become DLC later on. But for the most part, no pieces of Eden and no modern day. Assassin's Creed Shadows has to be one of the most pointless Assassin's Creed games of all time. Easily one of the weakest games in the franchise, because at least some of the other hated games try to have purpose, but with this game there is no love or passion. It really scares me to think of what Assassin's Creed Shadows was like before all the delays and changes. We have to ask ourselves, what is this game and why does it exist? Assassin's Creed Shadows was a game that was in demand. People have been begging Ubisoft for an Assassin's Creed game set in feudal Japan. Now we finally got one, and it's horrible. And look people, my intention is not to get people not to buy this game. What I'm simply doing is just giving my honest opinion about one of video games' most controversial games ever. I feel that Assassin's Creed Shadows really does top a lot of video game controversies, but now it looks like the dust has settled, and after a month of the game being out, nobody is talking about it anymore. Now people are looking for the next game to be mad about. People went so far to hate Yasuke that someone even made a game making fun of him. The game is called Yasuke Simulator. A lot of the hate for Yasuke was manufactured. I'm sure that even now a lot of people just hopped on a trend because hating on Assassin's Creed Shadows was trendy. I had expectations for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I will admit it was a big mistake. A lot of us thought that this game was going to be the game that saved Ubisoft, but it wasn't. The game wasn't good enough and didn't prove the critics wrong. Assassin's Creed Shadows was a lot of the bad things people said it was. The game is not a complete failure, but it was doomed from the start with all the hate. Many people were not ready to buy this game from the get-go, and there were so many factors that hurt it. I didn't like a lot of the hate, but a good amount was justified. Assassin's Creed Shadows is not a flop, but it's not a game of the year either. I'm not sure what to believe when it comes to the sales, but some people are saying the game sold 5 million, and to be fair, it's an Assassin's Creed branded game after all, so it was going to make sales regardless. I don't have much to say about Assassin's Creed Shadows because there really is nothing in the game. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this game, but Ubisoft is done. They don't have it in them anymore to make great games. Ubisoft was basically sold to Tencent anyway, and now Tencent owns about 25% of Ubisoft after they had given them 1.2 billion, and Ubisoft has taken a few of their biggest IPs and moved them over to a smaller company that they own. With the way the situation is now, it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. There's a lot more Assassin's Creed related things coming, but I have no idea if they will be good or not, and I'm very pessimistic about Assassin's Creed now. I'm glad that this chapter of Assassin's Creed Shadows is finally over, People have moved on with their lives, and I am doing the same. And with that, this is the Chilly Man signing off. I thank everyone for watching. Peace out.